we've got a range, and this is a very, very small range of flush valves or siphon valves. Now, I would always call these ones siphon valves. I used to go and buy them. They came in different heights, and that was to do with the amount of litres that flushed in the cistern. I think it used to be 14 litres, 13 litres when I was an apprentice, and now it's down to 6.5 litres for a flush, which is why they can do the internal overflow. So these ones, I would call these siphon valves. Obviously different brands, different makes. This is the one that you can swap the blue bit from, but leave the water in the cistern. And this one you've got to take either the cistern off the wall, the flush pipe out and drain down. So these are siphon valves. If anybody else knows what they're called, something different. There could be loads of different names for them. The other ones I've got a range of are a lot more common. These are called flush valves. When I was an apprentice, I remember taking out ones and they were made of brass and they were called beta valves. And all it was a washer and a cup and a float, and it worked in sort of same sort of way. But I think these ones are all better. You've got ones like this. Obviously this is a push button one. It works by air. Then you've got all these, this one, and this one at the end. On the top, we have push buttons. So obviously the push button goes onto the cistern. And that's how these ones work. Now this one with the cable and the one with the air hoses, you normally find them in the WCs that you don't see. They've got a panel and maybe a big chrome sort of button on it, and all you do is push it. It means that could be a foot behind it, sort of panelling, and the hoses will reach it. This is the wrong push button for this type of cistern, but that's normally in a cistern lid, and if that's on top, as soon as I push that button down, that's what causes them to flush. So we've got the small flush for liquids, and then the longer flush for solids. So if that's on the cistern, all you do is push a button down, pushes that down, either way. The good thing about the flush valves is, if I show you, this is an overflow here, this pipe here. So again, it's an internal overflow and it runs through. Now sometimes you go in, you see the bit of water or the lime scale building up the back of the pan and it's not overflowing and you wonder what it is. 9 times out of 10, it'll be the washer underneath here. Now with these flush valves, or the majority of them, if you give it a click to one side, that whole thing comes out. This stays in the pan, obviously water running down it. And what you can do is you can look at that face in here. There could be a bit of lime scale on there or something jammed on it. Or if you look at the bottom of this sort of flush valve, there's a washer here, just a neoprene washer. That could be ripped, torn, or have lime scale built up on it. If that is the case, if you get the make and model from the top of the cistern, you can either buy that or get a repair kit just with some different washers on it. Change your washers or change the green bit, put it back in the toilet, fits in, clicks, ready to go. So that one's a twist one to take it apart. This one is also same idea. They've got a washer on it as well at the bottom. Again, always make sure the face is nice and clean before you put it back in. Fits back in, turns on,